Well, hey there, YouTube coin community. How's everybody doing tonight? Let me adjust this mic here. Sorry. How's everybody doing tonight? Screams with excitement. That's what I'm here for. Let's go. I hope I have a rare coin. Looked at my buff and no missing legs, no extra missing feathers. Hi, Dustin. Hi, Morgan. Chocolate chips, Pepsi, and Coin Opp live stream. Awesome. That sounds like a good night to me right there. I'd like some chocolate chips and some Pepsi. Actually, I'd like some cherry Coke. I love cherry Coke or Mountain Dew. I hope they pay me for plugging that. I'm joking. Anyhow, how's everybody doing tonight? I see a whole bunch of familiar faces. Of course, see Sylvia is in here. To give a shout out to Sylvia, SJ's Mixed Adventures. If any of you have not checked out her channel yet, make sure you do that. Sylvia is just really awesome. She's really good people, and she has this calm, soothing voice, and she is fun to watch. She talks coins and metal detecting. And also, I don't know if Justin's in here yet, but I was chatting with him on Facebook earlier. But Justin from Couch Collectibles is another one I like to get my shout outs right off the bat. If you have never been to Couch Collectibles, go check him out. Couch Collectibles is an awesome channel. Justin is just really cool. He's a lot of fun. Of course, he live streams coin roll hunts, and then he does his regular content. And then also, just so everybody knows, at 9:30 when my show ends, my show ends at 9, but at 9:30, Half Dollar Make You Holler, of course, has their live stream as well. And typically when I finish up here, I usually head over there and watch a bit of their stuff. I like watching them coin roll hunt. I'm just a coin fanatic, so anytime somebody's coin roll hunting, if I've got free time, I want to watch it. Sylvia's channel is SJ's Mixed Adventures. If she says anything in chat here, because I know she's in here, just click on her little thing and go check out her channel. I like your stream a lot. Thank you, Morgan Dollar. Woohoo! Hey, Jackie. Living, breathing member of the Couch crew. Very nice. And then I've got one last one I want to give. Well, actually, I think two more I want to give a little plug up to. Hey, there's Couch Collectibles. I just got done plugging you, man. The other one that I wanted to plug is coin searching. Yeah, what is it? Coin searching for amateurs or coin collecting for amateurs. Forget their name offhand. Hopefully they pop in here. But I love that channel. They coin search as a family. You don't really see too much of that. So some of you a little behind the computers on the live stream. Yes, 1913 nickel. There is, from the time that you type a comment to the time that I see it, there's anywhere between a 15 to 30 second delay. So you'll see a lot more comments before I get to see them. Oh, there is a small little... Yeah, Coins for Amateurs. Thank you, Sylvia. Coins for Amateurs is an awesome channel as well. And then last one, I hope they're watching, but J City Gaming 42. Now, it's not a coin channel. It's a gaming channel. But Victor who's in here, is friends with them. Some people I've been giving some advice to and trying to help them with their YouTube. So J City Gaming, if you're into gaming at all, go check them out. First start a $25 box of pennies, work my way up. Hector, that's what I suggest. I used to search all different kinds of denominations, and typically now all that I'd like to do is search $25 boxes of pennies. Hey, there's Amber. How are you doing, Amber? Myself, I don't like spending a whole lot of money right up front. I've been working class my whole life. I've been a contractor most of my life, did painting, drywall, hung vinyl siding, I had a general repair business for a long time. So I've always been a working class person. I don't like to spend money if I don't have to. And the idea of walking into a bank and spending $250 on a box of coins just is not something I typically want to do. So $25 boxes of pennies are right up my alley as well. And there are a lot of very rare and valuable double dies you can get. You better shout out Smoking Timbers Tex-Mex Barbecue, located in San Antonio, Texas. Okay, for those of you that just saw that little comment right there, that is my brother Ben. That's my brother Ben Morgan. That's my baby brother. He's down in Texas, him and his wife and his 3 beautiful kids. He served in the military for many years, and just this past year got out of the military and decided to stay in Texas. But he has a food truck stand called Smoking Timbers Tex-Mex Barbecue in San Antonio, Texas. So if any of you are ever in San Antonio, Texas, go check my brother out. He's a riot. My father was a disc jockey and a stand-up comedian, and me and all of my brothers all have his insane sense of humor. Now, my brother Ben, if you meet him in person, he is by far one of the funniest people you're going to talk to. He's just a nut and a lot of fun. So go check him out. His food's awesome, by the way. I mean, it is my brother. Of course, I'm going to say that, but his food really is awesome. And anyhow, okay, wow. So there's all the plugs. Hopefully we got all the plugs out of the way. And Ben, I'm really glad to see you watching my live stream. It makes me a little nervous to know that family's watching, though. I love you too, Ben. Dustin, your sound needs to be adjusted. It's giving a bit of a squeak. Really? That's not good. Not too sure what's going on with that there, Sylvia. Some bad jokes, maybe, or should I save those for Justin's stream? Morgan Dollar, maybe not bad jokes. Sylvia, can you still hear that squeak in my audio? Ben, don't mess up. I mess up all the time, Ben. You should have been here last stream. I had it start twice without me knowing. Food on the plate. Pennies are in my budget. Yes, pennies are in my budget as well. Yes. You can still hear it. Well, Sylvia, unfortunately, I don't know what I'm going to be able to do to adjust that while I'm live. I don't know what would be causing that. And everything's plugged in. I don't know what would be causing that right now, Sylvia. Okay, first of all, I want to touch on something before I continue on. I know we've been on a push for 50,000 subscribers. I don't know if it still says it, but if you look at my YouTube, I don't know if it still says it, but for the last a $5 super chat from Jackie Spangler starting it out. But for the last 24 hours, YouTube has been trying to tell me that I gained 17,000 new subscribers yesterday in an hour period. Just so you guys know, that's a glitch. It's already updated on Social Blade and other places that I can watch live what's going on with my YouTube. So it will be back down to 42,000 whatever subscribers it is. We don't actually have 59,000 subscribers. So once we hit 50,000 subscribers, though, for real, not the glitch, but once we hit 50,000 subscribers for real, we are going to be giving away some major double dies. So it'll probably be in about 2 weeks. It sounds weird. Morgan Dollar, it doesn't sound weird still. Oh, I can hear it too. That is weird. I wonder what is causing that static. It's static there. Wonder if I can swap out mics real quick. Let me see something here in my mic audio. Let me know if that makes any difference. There's crackling in the voice. Does it make any difference? Mic check testing 1 2. Mic check testing 1 2 3. Move the microphone up a little. I don't think it's going to be that, Miranda. If there's a crackle in it, it's not the placement of the microphone. It's my hair. It could be my hair. It very well could be my hair. That is a possibility. Sounds weird here, too. Let me play with some filters real quick, guys. We take out some noise suppression, maybe? We can change that. Let's see what the gain's set at. Does that make any difference? Raise your voice a little. You do not hear static when I raise my voice a little. Well, maybe I will move the mic when you are close. Sounds good when I'm close to the mic. And there is a $10 super chat by Just Digging. Thank you so much. Everybody that sent me a super chat, Jackie, I know that you absolutely know my email address because we email back and forth constantly. But if you sent me a super chat, make sure you send me an email at derringermagic@gmail.com. I'm typing that in right now. Make sure you send me an email over there. That way I can get a hold of your contact information. Because if you do donate money through the super chat feature, or if you send it directly to my PayPal, which is posted directly above me at morganvideoproductions@gmail.com, if you do any of that kind of stuff, if you donate in any way, I do send you error or variety coins as a thank you in return. Of course, I pick them out. It depends on what I have in stock. Wow, my mom's even on here. What the heck? I just saw my mom in comments. And if anybody sees Holly Mal, that is my mother. Mom, I thought you were at work. My mom is a psychologist and she has her own private practice. I thought she was working right now. I have never seen my mother in any of my super chats. So now I have the whole family in here, and Half Dollar Make You Holler is in the house. Half Dollar Make You Holler. I don't know if I'm talking to Paul or Snacks right now, but if it's Paul, I was thinking about finding a train whistle like that you have, and anytime in chat that somebody mentions Half Dollar Make You Holler, I was going to blow it, just in, you know, respect for you guys. I thought that'd be kind of cool. Holla, yeah. And anyhow, I did tell everybody that at 9:30 you guys are streaming tonight, so when I finish up here, I will make sure I stop over and check you guys out for a bit too. Lucky you, my mother won't watch my videos. Daniel Mose. Well, that would be hilarious. I felt so too. I thought it would be really cool, but it would also, you know, give a shout out to you guys. It would show my support of your channel as well. Blow the whistle. Yeah, I love it when you blow that whistle, and it's so funny seeing his face when you blow it. He always looks agitated. But I think that's great. I think that train whistle you have is a real nice little catch when somebody sends you a donation. Now, I did want to address something. Speaking of super chats and donations, the reason that my PayPal address is directly above me is because YouTube, when you send a super chat through YouTube, they keep 30% of it. So if you want it all to go directly to me, then you just send it directly to my PayPal address, which is morganvideoproductions@gmail.com. If you do that, make sure you also shoot me an email. Let me know. And if you were to do that while I am live streaming, make sure you type in the comments that you did that so I can look, because phone, all that stuff's on silent when I'm doing this. I have no idea when I get a notification of any kind while I'm doing this. Now, I do want to give you guys a heads up. Tomorrow morning, I am leaving. I'm going to be in Connecticut for, absolutely, Half Dollar Make You Holler. Oh, I see. Morgan Dollar is already on that. My email address, my personal one is derringermagic@gmail.com. And then there is also Coin Opp channel at gmail.com. You can always go over there as well. I don't know why it came out as a 2 instead of the @ sign. Let me retype that. Woohoo! But if you were to send an email to coinoppchannel.com, then myself and Robert Lawson, who's my channel partner, can also, we both have access to that. The first one, the derringermagic@gmail.com, is me personally, just so you guys know. Anyhow, what I was going to be saying, though, was tomorrow morning I am leaving to go to Connecticut. I'm going to be up there until Sunday. I'll be back Sunday. Yes, please do. And Half Dollar Make You Holler, I did load up some photos in case you were on here. Let me finish what I was going to say, and I'll pull them up just so that you can see some of the differences between the 1970 S small date and large date. Might be able to help you out there with that. But I will be back Sunday. So over this weekend, I'm still going to have my thank you video and all that stuff, you know, for tomorrow night. That will air. I have that already worked out. I'm going to finish up the rest of it when I finish here tonight, this live stream. So that will be set. But the next video will probably be Sunday night after that, once I get home, and I'll get the next one up and loaded, just so that you guys know. My bad spelling. Sorry about that. Hey, Half Dollar, I watched that video at like 5 a.m. Your phone or turn it off. Miranda, if you saw the amount of electronics around this little station, my phone is the least of the worries. When I'm actually, I have, you can't really see it, but this is my little sound studio, coin studio. Behind me is my film studio that has multiple cameras, lighting, backdrop, and all kinds of stuff. And then on this side, there's computers, monitors, a teleprompter. There's all kinds of stuff up here. So there's so much electronics sitting right around this spot. Hopefully here soon, I will find what I'm looking for currently is I am currently in the market in this area to try and find a location that I can put a coin shop in. And if I do that, I wanted to make a coin shop that is also a studio that when I'm filming or recording, people can see it live while I'm there. When you got your hand showing, when you got in your hand showing to us, the sound was very bad. What? I don't understand what you're saying, Miranda. Hey, Dustin, I find a lot of coins metal detecting. Can you give me an idea how to clean and bring back details to look for errors? Yes, Dan, I absolutely can. That's a good question. When you're metal detecting and you find metal detecting coins, a lot of times they are going to be junked up, gross looking. And there's Coins for Amateurs. I gave you a little plug earlier, Coins for Amateurs. Love you guys. But anyhow, what I was saying, though, is when you're digging up coins out of the ground, you're going to get some really dirty, nasty coins. Typically, I will flat out tell people do not clean their coins. Just don't do it. When you do, you risk damaging the coin. On the other hand, though, coins that have been ground recovered are typically beyond gone. And cleaning them, as long as you're not harshly cleaning them to the point that you're making them shiny, you know. Actually, Victor Cruz, I've got something in the works on that. But there's no problem taking coins that have been ground recovered that are just pitted, rotted, and cleaning them up. You can always soak them in olive oil, get the dirt off of them. You can use soap, hot water. You can also make an electrolysis setup, which I tell you what, next live stream I will show you guys my electrolysis setup and show you how to build one yourself. And when I am cleaning ancient Romans or ground recovered coins, that's the first thing that I do, because that will literally, a few minutes, an electrolysis setup will literally take the dirt, the top layer of dirt, straight off of it and not damage the patina. However, if you do leave a coin in ground issue on the mic cable, I hope not, man. I had everything set up just fine. Hold on, I'm going to play with my mic cable real fast, guys. 1 second. That's not you. And Qui-Gon Jinn with the $20 super chat. I know I said it last time he sent me a super chat. I love your name, Qui-Gon Jinn. That is such a cool name. Let me know if that improved at all the sound quality. If not, I might be able to just switch mics real fast. Ryan channel for that. Let me know if you guys can still hear that crackle in there. I have no idea why it's doing that. It wasn't doing that prior to me streaming. No. Okay, cool. So, Qui-Gon Jinn, if they did not list my email address, I think I probably still have your info, but regardless, send it to me anyhow. You can always send me an email at darrendramatic@gmail.com, and I spelled Gmail wrong. I'm a real winner with spelling tonight. It's fabulous. I have a 1960 nickel, no mint mark, MS in full steps. What value do you think it would be? Well, without seeing it, Miranda, I could not tell you. A lot of your modern nickels, the full step nickels is really important with your earlier date nickels. A lot of your modern ones, the full steps are gonna, you can still hear it. Man, I don't know what it is. As after this stream, I'll figure out that crackle. It won't be there for the next one. I might have to change out mics. Yes, Alice, but there, Dustin, I was told to clean coins with acetone. Is that a bad idea as I think it is? No, it's actually not a bad idea. If you soak a coin in acetone for an extended period of time, it will damage it. But with Lincoln Cents, if you have some Lincoln Cents and you've got some black gunk on it, a Q-tip and a little bit of acetone will take it right off and it will not damage the coin. But be careful. Anytime you are trying to clean a coin, to any degree, you risk damaging it. So if it is a coin that damaging it is going to affect value, just don't do it. Just don't. Just don't do it. My streaming is behind. Maybe that's why. They always are. It's always about 15 to 30 seconds behind. Can you adjust DPS? Let's take a look. Give me 1 second here, people. Let me see. Take a look at some of my settings real quick in OBS. Nothing should have been changed. Sample rate. Stereo. Oh. I think I figured out why.
Can you guys hear me? Does that sound any better? Does that sound any better at all? If it's maxing out, well, then that would be, I can turn my gain down some. Hey guys, let me know how that is. Oh wow, I just found out my nephew Landon, who, how old is Landon now? Worse? No, it got weird. Worse. Way worse. Alright, 1 second here, people.
All right. Let me try one other thing here. If it's crackling when I get loud. Okay, let me have that. Yeah, $50 make you holler. I am having some audio technical difficulties tonight. Sounds like I'm in a tunnel. How about now? Does it do anything? Go back. What if you send $50? Okay, everybody. What's it sound like now? Does it sound any better at all? I think you're fine till tomorrow. Yeah, I'm going to stop screwing around with it until I'm done my live stream. If it's still there, it's going to have to be there until... I just did turn my... What I did is I turned my gain down. Landon says, hi, Uncle Dustin. Tell Landon that I said hello and I love you, little man. Landon, I have not seen you since Christmas. You and your brother Caden and your sister Belle, and I miss you guys so much. Speaking of kids, one of the things that I was thinking of doing that I thought would be really cool, and the idea came in when I gave a shout out to Amber's daughter, who is a young coin collector. If any of you have children that are young that like coins and collect coins, if you send me an image with them and their coin collection or a short video of them with their coin collection, I'll add it into the videos. That way, it gives them something to look forward to. And I just think it would be a really good idea to get some of the youth really involved in coin collecting. Dustin, 1970S proof $50 silver or just clad? 1970S proof should be silver. I believe the proof... I'm actually Morgan Dollar. You know what? Or not Morgan Dollar. Augie, I'm off the top of my head. I'm not too sure. You got me stumped with a real basic question for some reason. I'm a 12-year-old coin collector. I'm a young collector. Exactly, Morgan Dollar. If you were to make a video, show off some of your stuff, as long as you had permission from your parents to be on a video or some images, yeah, absolutely. Just don't do anything. If you're under the age of 18, don't do anything like that without parental permission, though. Yes, $50 make you holler will be doing his stream at 9:30, I believe, if I got that right. I think CFA, you see cell phone video enough, Jen. Okay, hi, Mom. I wanted to answer some emails that I have received recently, so I put that together. First of all, I did forget one plug. I wanted to plug my buddy, CCC Coins, on eBay. I forgot that I loaded his image. I talk to this guy all the time, and I love his coins. I know I plug him a lot. He literally, I get the best rolls from him. He is an old bank wrapped roll collector. So he literally buys rolls for the wrapper. He does not search the coins. So anytime I buy rolls from him, I always find really cool stuff. So just wanted to give him a little plug. If you're ever on eBay, go check him out. Okay, as I was talking about before, well, no, I won't move on to that. We're going to move on to questions. This is one I got today from Silver King, which I don't know if he's in here. Usually he's in here. He said, Dustin, can you tell me about this 1978? No E on the reverse, E dot pluberis unum, plus the period is missing before unum. So 3 things missing, the E and 2 dots. And I believe I have his coin loaded up. I'll show you what's going on with that. Boop. If you take a look right here, if you take a look right there where it's supposed to say E pluberis unum, you'll clearly see a dot missing, the E missing. What all that is this was struck through grease, or there was just grease on the die and it got struck. When there is grease, which grease gets in the dies constantly. When a little bit of grease gets on the die and a coin gets struck, it will leave details out. Typically, these don't really carry any extra value. Sometimes in lots on eBay, you can find them for a little bit above premium. I mean, above face value, not premium. And then really nice examples, ones that are heavily struck through grease where a lot of details are missing. Those ones can be worth some money, just so you know. But typically, small ones like that one, not as much. Cool little struck through grease. Yeah, I thought so as well. So that's just a struck through grease error. That's going to move on here. Let's see. This is from Jackie Spangler. She sent this one to me this morning. I wanted to address this. I started to address it. She said, did I miss something? The other day you had 42,000 subscribers, and last night while I was catching up on your videos, I noticed you had almost 60,000 subscribers. check out the screenshot I sent if that's not accurate. I'm confused. Hope all is well. So if anybody else has noticed that, I don't know if it's still like that on my YouTube, but it is only a glitch. Some reason yesterday between 1 o'clock and 2 o'clock in the afternoon, YouTube said that I gained 17,209 subscribers. Don't know why. Don't know where they came from. Now, the last time I checked, they were still all there, but I was looking on other things, and other places have already taken away. So I do know it's a glitch. It will go back down. Could you put me together a little package if I sent 50? Yes, I have sent out $50 packages already, Chadwick. So yes, if you sent $50, I would definitely put you together a very nice package. Why, thank you, Beth. I'm glad you got your coins. I see 42K. Okay, then it did change it back. But before I started this, it was still at 59,000. Here, I got a screenshot of it somewhere if you want to see that. Blew my mind. Here, look. This is what it was at before I started my stream. It was at 59,392. That is not correct. They added 17,000 people yesterday, and they just took it back today. So we did not break the 50,000 subscriber mark yet. But we will. So, just so you know, we are not over that yet. Yes, hopefully it is coming soon. I'm going to tell you, though, last night when I noticed that, it was... Where is he buffering? If I'm buffering, then it might be... Oh, it says my video output's low. Apparently, my internet is floating in and out. I posted some pics of coins that may be unlisted double dies on a coin form a month ago. I'd like to send you a link to the forum and hear your opinion of them. How can I do this? To Fielder, I would suggest sending it to my email address at derringermagic@gmail.com, and I'll take a look at it for you. Show me old, large $1 coins. I don't think I have any images of any trade dollars, Morgan dollars, or peace dollars right now, Ralph, and I know I don't have any behind me. All right, let's move on to the next question. Okay, whoop, wrong one. There we go. This was from Ray Duclos. He said, hey, I'm still looking at quarters and found this different colored quarter. Not sure if clad is missing and if the initial coding is showing. I scanned it several times with similar coins around it so you could get a better picture of the coin. Please check out and advise. Your comments are greatly... your comments and advice is greatly appreciated. Thanks, Ray. Anyhow, what I see on this one is I do not see the clad layer missing. What I see is a gold-plated quarter. With the state quarters, there were some companies that they took a whole bunch of uncirculated ones, they put them into sets. They had regular ones, then they had gold-plated ones, and then they had platinum-plated ones, and I think there's another plated one that they did as well. But you will find a lot of plated coins. That just looks like a plated coin to me. It looks like somebody had gold plated it. And if that's all it is, then it doesn't really add any extra value to it at all. But it is pretty neat. So I hang on to that stuff. Hey, Dustin, I know it sounds very sketchy. Someone in July, I found this 1923S on my pizza. I have no idea how it got there. Is it worth something? I have no idea. 1923S, if it's a Lincoln cent, depending on the condition, sure. Okay, let's move on to another question. This is from Bill Lewis, and this is on photography. And I wanted to show this question because this is something that I'm actually working on. He said, I'd like to thank you for your videos and sharing your knowledge. I know it takes a lot of work and time to produce them. I was wondering, what does op mean? And perhaps sometimes you might do a video on how to take decent pictures of coins. I'm having a heck of a time trying to get a decent picture of the 1998 Wide AM I think I found. Beth Coddington, $10 to help with my audio. Thank you so much, Beth, for your super chat. That means a lot to me. I always love having you in here, Beth. You crack me up. Anyhow, let me come back over to this. Anyhow, first of all, with photographing coins, I'm actually going to put a video together to show you how to photograph coins and image your coins using your cell phone, jeweler's loupe, just basically stuff that you've got around you that you don't have to spend big money on fancy items to do that. I would rather you not have to do that. Unless you are planning on selling coins constantly and you're doing lots of imaging of coins, then yeah, of course. But hey, I got a chance to jump in. Wow, Kyle is actually here in the live stream. Just so you know, Kyle, which if you see Variety and Errors, that's actually our sister channel. Kyle is my publicist and media manager of Coin Opp. So that's really cool to see him in here. This is the first time I've ever actually seen him in the live stream. Typically at this time, he is working his butt off on a bunch of various things. That man has a ton of stuff going on in his life. It's ridiculous. But anyhow, so for photographing coins, I am going to be putting out a video on how to photograph your coins. And then the other thing, he asked what OP stands for with Coin Opp. If you send 20 bucks, you will get some Error and Variety coins, Adam. You know that. Everybody loves you with more or less or more words. You know that, right? That's hilarious. Okay. What? Oh, wow. I'm lagging. Am I lagging for everyone? It looks like I'm lagging on my end. Anyhow, what OP stands for, when I was building this channel, Coin Opp, Kyle, who's in here, me and him started this channel together. He's the one that actually came up with the idea for this channel, for this YouTube video, this YouTube channel. I was trying to come up with something to do with YouTube, and Kyle literally was like, you know, you're literally an error coin expert. Why don't you just talk coins on YouTube? And I was like, you know, that's a great idea. And so he helped me set this channel up, and he's been working with me on this ever since. Yep, I'm lagging. Great. Anyhow, so when we were building this, we were trying to find a good name. And I wanted to use the name of Coin Opp, like a coin operation, which is an operation where we are trying to educate people with coins. Your video is breaking up. I have no idea why. Let me see what my output is. Going at 30 range for CPU. Low, record, live. Drop frames. I don't have any drop frames. I don't know why it's cutting in and out. It's all messy today. It's weird. No idea. 3 photos of the date and Liberty. Awesome. Hey, $50 make you holler. While I've got you here, let me come down here to these ones. Is it this image? Nope. Okay. Your question is on a small date versus large date with a 1970S. On the small date, for me, one of the easiest ways for me to tell is to look at the inside of the 9 and see where the tip of the inside of the curl of the 9 points. If it points over towards the center of the 7, that is a small date. If it points down at the base of the 7 or down by the S, then that would be a large date. That's what I typically look for. That, and then I also pay attention to the word Liberty. On a small date, the word Liberty is going to start to fade in. It's going to start out strong on the L, and the closer it gets to Lincoln's profile, the more faded it will be. Now, this one isn't a good image of a large date because it's a very toned large date. But if you were to see a nice large date example, Liberty is bold all the way across. Yeah, Morgan Dollar just said, hey, Kyle, you truly are awesome. Kyle is a computer whiz. It's fine. It's cracking a little bit. No biggie. Yeah, Jackie, I'll figure that out. I don't really care about that a whole lot. But there's the difference between a small date and a large date. I know I've showed that difference countless times. Yeah, the 9 on mine looks more, and then... Huh. Well, yeah, if you sent me images, I'll take a look. Actually, I might be able to pull them up right now if you just send them to me. Dustin, do you know any specifics on an 1854 half dollar? What are you trying to know about an 1854 half dollar? Okay, well, I don't see it in my primary. All right, you're welcome, Victor, anytime. Okay, let's see, where are we at? It's clipping. Try turning down your interface a tad. I can't do that. Hey, Paul, send a Derringer Magic. Yes. I sent it to a Coin Opp channel. Okay, that'll explain it. Let me go over there. Sorry, everyone. I'm pulling up a image for... Hey, Dacone710, what's going on? I'm pulling up an image on my email. Ontario Provincial. Here, Opp means Ontario Provincial Police. No, so when I was looking... What I was getting at, though, with Coin Opp is when I was looking up Coin Opp, originally I was going to spell it OP. But if you type in Coin Opp, even if you type it in right now, there's like 100 pinball machine and arcade machine channels all called Coin Opp. So I just added an extra P, you know. I sent paid by PayPal $20. Thank you, Soledad Riviano. I definitely appreciate it. Make sure you email me your shipping address so that I can get you some coins sent out for your $20 donation. And Paul, I am pulling up your image right now on my phone. Yes, Dacone, I know we've been having some mic issues. I don't know what's causing it. We'll get it figured out for the next one, but I've done everything I can do while I'm live, and until I'm off the air, there's not much more I could do other than shut the stream off and change stuff around. Yeah, well, you got to keep in mind, Morgan Dollar, my channel was just being built at the time, so my channel wouldn't have come up. Yes, that is definitely a 1970S small date. That 100% is, and it's actually a really nice looking example too. It's like an extremely fine. Yeah, very nice fine. Well, half dollar make you holler. That definitely is a 1970S small date that you sent me images of. It looks to be in about extremely fine condition if I were to judge it just by the image I just saw. So that is pretty cool. That is a money coin. If you are ever searching your 1970S Lincoln Cents, make sure everybody is checking for this small date. The 1970S Lincoln Cent small dates are worth money. They are much more scarce than the large date. And then also, if you are searching the 1960s, just remember the 1960D small date to weigh them. If you find a 1960D small date that weighs 3.1 grams, you are sitting on a lot of money. Do you think an 1854 half dollar is worth keeping? Absolutely worth keeping. Dustin, I sent you an email about a 1940 with full steps. Yes, I saw that you did send an email. I'd have to hop back over. Typically, I don't go into my emails until after I'm off of streaming because it's kind of weird when you're sitting here staring at your phone and trying to do that. So as soon as I'm off of here, I will answer everybody's emails. Is there a small and large date bronze 1982D? Yes. There's not supposed to be a small date 1982D that struck on bronze Monty. But recently one has turned up. It just sold in auction for, I forget how much it sold for. I think it was $17,000, something like that. But just sold in auction August 3rd. And it's the only example known so far. Start everything. Sorry, you got distinguished. And there's a $10 super chat from Dacone710. Thank you, Dacone, so much. Make sure you send me an email with your shipping address. Actually, I think I have it, but send it to me anyway at derringermagic@gmail.com. Woohoo! Okay, I know there's a... Is Robert Lawson in here? I haven't seen him in here yet. That I don't know of. Okay, let's move on to another question. I don't know where I was at on questions. Okay, well, here we go. This is on a 1982 large date penny. I found a 1982 large date penny that both weigh 2.5 and I think are in really good condition, but wanted to get your thoughts on what would be the best thing to do with them. Okay, well, I just kind of was mentioning that. And whoop, it looks like we got a $20 super chat from Ann Schiraldi. Thank you so much, Ann. I definitely appreciate that. Send me an email with your shipping address. I do believe I have yours as well. But regardless, send it to me anyway. That way I can get you some coins sent out for your super chat. Thank you so much. And once again, it is derringermagic@gmail.com. Oh, let's see. Flordelina's in here as well. Okay. Anyhow, with the question about them weighing 2.5 grams, with 1982 Lincoln Cents, any of them that weigh 2.5 grams, whether it's that they all, okay, they shouldn't all. The heck is wrong with me? I was totally missed talking about the wrong thing. I was talking about a 1960D small date and large date, and didn't mean that. I meant the 1982 small date and large dates. Wow. Anyhow, with the 1982s, a 1982D with the Denver Mint small date that weighs 3.1 grams is worth money. All the other ones are common. All of them are common. So a 1982 that weighs 2.5 grams, that's common. So that is a common coin. There's really nothing too special. You should touch the left of the end at the base. Sweets. Are you ready for the yes? I am, Sylvia. Okay, I know we've got more questions yet. Where were we at here? Oh, this is a good one. Miranda sent me this. She said, hey, I was just looking at some auctions on eBay and ran across this one. It's for a 1969S with mechanical doubling. The pics show it has been graded by PCGS. I thought you might like to have a look at it. What really caught my attention was the buy it now price. I wonder if they will get what they are asking. In your opinion, do coins showing mechanical doubling really or rarely fetch a premium, or is this seller just going on hopes of scamming a somewhat decent payday from a coin and a PCGS holder? So here's the image. I went to the listing. Here's the listing. This guy has a 1969S that is graded by NGC, and it is graded MS66, but he's asking almost $300. I will tell you right now that if you just spent 20 bucks, went onto eBay and bought a BU, an uncirculated BU roll of 1969S's and search them, you're going to find at least one of them with mechanical doubling. Don't ever buy this. This is a sucker deal right here. When I see this, this is a scam. I mean, it's not. He does have everything properly listed. If you read his description, he does say that it is mechanical doubling. It is not the double die. He has everything listed properly, but he just has this exuberant price. So in other words, he's hoping that somebody is just a sucker and basically preying on people who do not know anything about coins. Be careful on eBay. I love shopping around on eBay. I love cherry picking eBay. You can get amazing deals on eBay. Amazing deals. You can find really good stuff on eBay. But at the same time, there is a ton of fake coins on eBay, and there is a ton of crap postings just like that one. So when you come across those, stay away from those people. Just stay away from those dealers. That is not the type of business that you want to be doing, and there's not the type of people you want to be doing business with. That more or less is just, he's just ripping people off. What's up, Truth Network? Welcome to the live stream. Okay, I think I have one more question that I wanted to show everybody. And this one was from Lynn L. Said, hi, Dustin. I thought I'd found a 1982D small date that would weigh 3.1, but I had to wait till I had my scale. When I looked under the microscope, I noticed several indentations on the front that looked like they were the same as on the reverse. I noticed several cuds. So I was hoping that this was copper, not the zinc, but the weight ended up being 2.6 grams. Don't really need to finish the rest. But what his question was on the cuds that he thought was on, or she thought was on the coin. Well, if you look at it, these are not cuds. On a zinc planchet, which 1982 until current, your Lincoln cents are struck on zinc planchets, and they are copper coated. What happens is if any type of air gets in between that zinc and that copper coating, it forms gas bubbles. What you are seeing on this coin are gas bubbles. These little things all over the coin. Let me zoom in on them. These little bumps and pimples, or whatever you want to call them, all over the coin, those are gas bubbles. Now, if there's enough of a gas bubble, well, eventually it'll rupture and then it will rot out. Zinc rot is a huge problem with Lincoln cents. Huge problem. So all that is on this one is just some gas bubbles. That's all it is. Just some gas bubbles on a Lincoln cent. Gives it that bubbly appearance. If you coin search long enough, you will find tons of those. Tons of them. I've found lots of them. Now, really extreme examples of those I do keep. And although I haven't sold them, I have seen extreme examples of gas bubbles sell for a few bucks. Dustin, do you have the picture of my MD57? No, I do not. He had Chipotle. Ogles himself sometimes. Yeah, exactly. Thank you, Kyle. Okay, let's see. Should you keep your mechanical doubling? Ezekiel, that is truly up to you. I am a firm believer that when it comes to coin collecting, you keep whatever it is that you enjoy. I like problem coins. I go to coin shops and I literally hit up every bargain bin. I ask them if they have any culls, which are like junk, beat up, damaged, hold coins. I buy them all. I buy junk coins. I love junk coins. I don't know why I like them. I don't show people my junk coins. I don't like talking about them, but I love junk coins. When I'm coin searching, if I come across stuff with extreme amounts of mechanical doubling, I will keep that. If I come across stuff with extreme amounts of gas bubbles or an extreme strike through, I keep all that stuff. Most of it's not worth anything, but I don't keep it because it's worth something. I keep it because I enjoy it. And that's what I suggest you do as well. If you enjoy something in this hobby, that's what you need to be doing. This is a really fun hobby, and if you get into it, there's a lot to it. It's a hobby that you're always learning. You will never, ever know everything about coins in this hobby. Ever. I don't care how much of an expert you are. I don't care if you've been working for a professional coin grading company for 50 years. You will never know every aspect of this hobby. And that to me is just awesome. You make the junk coins sound like you're like an ugly ex-girlfriend. Victor, they basically are. You're either your ugly ex or the person in your past that you don't want to talk about. Just kind of put away in the drawer somewhere. Don't show people your junk coins. Stephen, you guys crack me up. I have a whole... Actually, you know what? Speaking of junk coins, I actually have a pile. I'm gonna do something right now. I'm just putting a little... I don't know if you can see this. It's just a little tripod I'm gonna put out. We're gonna do something right now. Right here in this little fishbowl. I don't know if you see these. These are all ground recovered coins that... a fellow friend of mine who's a metal detector is letting me borrow to image because I wanted to get a bunch of different images of the way that zinc deteriorates and rots. Here, I'll give you a good example of deteriorates and rots while it's in the ground. I don't know if you can see that guy right there. That's a nice deteriorated, rotted one. There's one that's all bubbled up and rotted. But in here, there's a nice handful. There's not 100. There's less than 100. But there's definitely more than one. First person to guess how many coins are in that little tiny fishbowl, I will give this ancient Roman coin right here for free. I'll pay shipping. I'll pay everything. 100% free. So in the comments, just fill up the comments. The first person to guess how many are in this little tiny bowl right here. How many ground recovered coins. And just so you know, I can't cheat. Prior to doing this, I wrote down how many are in there. So there's not over 100. It's less than 100 coins. And of course, more than one. And so far, nobody's close. Just so you guys know. Oh, somebody's close. 18 coins. Feel free to guess multiple times too. I don't care. The first person to get it right is going to get it. I'm watching these comments closely. Definitely less than 99, Viviana. I don't see it yet. I figured somebody would have guessed it by now. Nobody's got it right yet. I haven't. Nichols. Oh, there we go. Whoever, Shady Hoffmaster just got it right. Shay Hoffmaster with 78. Whoever Shay Hoffmaster is, you just guessed it right. Shay Hoffmaster with the correct guess. And here, just so you guys can all see, there is 78 dirty old coins in there. 78 of them. Dirty, ground recovered coins. So, Shay, if you can, congratulations first of all to Shay. Everybody's still guessing? You guys not hear me? Congrats, Shay. Yes, there you go. So, Shay, if you can, shoot me an email at derringermagic@gmail.com And let me get your shipping address, your shipping info, and tomorrow this will ship out to you. So congratulations on that. But there are 78 ground recovered coins, and these were all recovered locally here in York, PA, York, Pennsylvania. Can I have the paper? Adam. Wow, I'm terrible at guessing. Congrats. So congrats to Shay, Hoffmaster. Make sure you shoot me an email. Once again, Shay, shoot me an email at derringermagic@gmail.com, or you can even send it over to Coin Opp channel at gmail.com. Either way, I will get it. For real. Okay, we have about 9 minutes left. So is there anything that anybody wanted to talk about before we come up on the 9 o'clock hour and end this live stream? The same giveaway in live stream, but there were coins we recovered metal detecting. Coins for amateurs, that is awesome. Literally about 20 minutes prior to this live stream, I was just like, you know what? I want to give something away, and I don't want, you know, people to have to like enter in any weird way or anything like that. I'll just let them fill up the comments with it. And I just grabbed these ground recovered coins that are on loan to me so that I can use them for imaging, and just put them in that little beta bowl and decided to do that. Coin Opp, I have a question. Go ahead, Ryan. Adam, if you want that piece of paper, you absolutely can have it. Send me your shipping address, your mailing address to the address above. Okay, Coin Opp, I have a question. I'm throwing all my wheat pennies out the window. Why are you throwing your wheat pennies out the window? Okay, well, the Close AM, ACS Coin Shop, when you're looking for the Close AM varieties, I don't think I have any of my images on that preloaded. I might, but there are a couple things. No, I don't. 92 different. Yeah, I might. Okay, here you go. When you are looking for wide AM and Close AM varieties, you're not just looking at the A&M. You can look at the A&M, but also if you look at the designer's initials on a Close AM, the designer's the G will not have the little foot poking inside of it, and on a wide AM it will. It'll be poking inside of the G, and then on a Close AM the FG will be further away from the building. A wide AM, the FG will be tight up against the building. But if you look, obviously the A and the M are the easiest ways to tell, but the other way is by looking at the memorial building. Oh, hopefully that answers that question for you. I have a 1943 steel coin. I don't know how much it's worth. Well, Ryan, it will all depend on condition with a steel cent. With steel cents, you've got them anywhere from... Whoop. Uh-oh, I'm about to lose coins. You've got them anywhere from where they look like they're nice and uncirculated, like this one looks like, but this is not. This has been replated. Somebody went and they replated this one. So this was a circulated 1943 steel that someone redipped. So these don't really carry much value, maybe 10, 15 cents. But on the other hand, this is like an MS66 steel cent. This one would be around $9 to $30, anywhere in between there. It all depends on the interested party. This has not been replated. Now, yes, Adam, I absolutely can. So it all depends. With the steel cents, they put out a lot of them. You can still readily find them. If you buy up wheat cents, buy bulk bags, you're going to find steels in there. So common steels that are damaged, junked up, is typically they only bring like 10 to 50 cents a piece, sometimes a little less, sometimes more. Once you get them in uncirculated examples, then they start selling for a few bucks, and upwards of like MS68 examples sell in the thousands. So it all depends. With no DVB, no. I found a 1973D with no VDB. What's it worth? Probably a few bucks. I'd have to see it. If the VDB, if it's like an uncirculated one and there's no VDB down on the bottom of the bust, well, then it might have a little bit of value. But if it's a circulated one and it's just gone due to circulation, then it's just wear. Yes, Robert Lawson, I've already addressed that. It was just a glitch. And we are back down to what we were at. We did not gain 17,000 subscribers like YouTube was trying to tell us we did. It's his email. I sent you an email to Morgan Video Production. Will you should? Yes, I actually will. That's one of my other emails as well. Yes, I will receive that. Hey, Dustin, would you mind if I use a few seconds of this stream where you looked at my coin in a video? Of course. $50 make you holler. If there's anything in any of my videos that you need to use for anything, you don't have to ask me. Just go ahead and use it. Just make sure you let people know it's from my channel or something, or give me a shout out or put it in the end credits or something. I don't care. As long as I get credit for my work, I don't care. You feel free to use whatever. Same with any of you guys. I really don't care. As long as my stuff is getting out there to people, I don't care. People can use it. I'm not one of those that get all butthurt that somebody's using some of my material. I don't care. If you want to use some of my material, have at it. Of course, anytime, man. I love you guys, by the way. You guys, I love what you do over on your channel. I think it was a great idea, the way that you guys have your channel set up and the way that you do it and have everybody active and involved. I think it's really cool. Hi, Ryan Joseph. Okay, we have about 4 minutes left. If you have not hit that thumbs up button, make sure you hit that thumbs up button. The more people that hit that thumbs up button, the more it encourages YouTube to share our content with more and more people. Also, on any of our videos, feel free to comment. Even if I don't respond, I get lots and lots of comments, a couple hundred a day between all of my videos, sometimes in the thousands a day. So there's a lot of comments that I miss. I do try to get to them, but I do miss a lot. But the more you comment, the more it also encourages YouTube to share our content with more and more people. And the other way to get YouTube to boost us is to share our stuff. If you go and share links to our videos, I don't care where you share it at, whether it's other forums, Facebook, social platforms, Reddit, I don't care. The more you do that, the more it boosts us as well. Check out my flea market video. You can skip to the end if you'd like, but I gave you a shout out. Victor, I will definitely. I love it when I come across a video and see him getting a shout out. It's happened a couple times where I had no idea. It's always awesome. May I ask you zodiac sign? I am a Taurus. I was born May 6th. I'm a Taurus. I share the same birthday as Sigmund Freud. Just I'm not Sigmund Freud. I'm just joking. Sylvia, that's a great idea. Make sure you live stream the search. Thanks, Dustin. #1 in the top 10 YouTube streams. Gotta go. Thanks, 43. Recycle Ray, thank you so much for having you here. Yes, flea markets are a lot of fun. I love cherry picking a good flea market. There's one here in York, Pennsylvania that's this huge flea market. And every time I ever go out there, I always find something really good. And what's really funny is a couple years ago, that same flea market I'm talking about, I was out there and I had recently found an 1888/7 Type 2 Silver King. There you are. How are you doing, Silver King? Thank you for that $10 super chat. Silver King, the question you sent me earlier today, I used and answered your question live on the air, so whatever. But no, the one big flea market, I just found an 1888/7, and I was bringing it out there to show one of the guys at one of the coin shops, and there was a famous celebrity that happened to be in there, and he bought my coin. I'm not going to say who it is, but friends of mine know who it is, but I always thought that was cool. Nice seeing you again, Dustin. Awesome videos. Why, thank you. Is a 1943 copper coin rare? Extremely rare. 1943 copper is very rare. They were not supposed to be made. They accidentally used some of the planchets, the copper planchets. They were all supposed to be struck on steel that year. And there are also 1944s that were accidentally struck on steel. So if you find one of those are big money. Yeah, Silver King, you'll have to go back and check it out, because I like to answer emails, so I used your email and answered it live. But you're usually here in the comments, so I kind of figured you'd be in here, but you didn't come in till late. I had a friend once. So did I. I had a few. It's 9. All right, everybody. Well, it is that time. I want to thank everybody for tuning in. I would like to thank everybody for their super chats. I definitely love all of the support. Definitely love the support. My email address one last time is derringermagic@gmail.com. If you sent a super chat, make sure you send me an email with your contact information right there to derringermagic@gmail.com. And Shay Hoffmaster, I haven't seen you since you won, but make sure you shoot me an email so I can get that ancient Roman coin sent out to you. Got a friend in me. Yes, Sylvia, and you've got a friend in me as well. Everybody, you all have a great night. I'm going to head over to Half Dollar Make You Hollers live stream here at 9:30. I'll stop over there for a little bit, but then I have to get ready and packed because I have to leave at about 5 in the morning tomorrow morning to head to Connecticut for a few days. So everybody, you have a good night, and I'll see you in the next one. Woohoo! Where is my ending? Everything's set up wrong.